What is good, y'all? It's your boy Joshua316. We back with another video, alright? And this time we are doing something a little different, alright? So, with this video, we are starting a new series, 316 Reviews. I just watched the Blue Beetle movie, and I want to give my thoughts on it because that movie was fire, alright? So, to rank these movies, we got to do it based on 3 levels of criteria. All right. First, we got to get through story slash storytelling. All right. How great of a story did they tell, and how good of a job did they do in telling that story? All right. Second, we got to go through watchability slash enjoyment. All right. How much fun did I have enjoying this movie? How watchable is the movie overall? And third and last but not least, we got the message. All right. What is the message of the story that they're trying to tell? The theme, if you will. All right. So we gonna get to that. I'm gonna have my little rules right here. All right. And then based on these 3 levels of criteria here, that is how we are going to rank the movie based on points and things like that behind the scenes. Other than that, let's get straight to it. All right, so our first category, which is storytelling. So essentially, the story of this movie is, of course, about Jaime Reyes and him just sort of finding his purpose in life. He starts off, he gets out of college, and then he picks up on this journey with his family. And I really enjoyed how one of his main goals within his life was just to essentially get his family out of their poverty. You know what I mean? His whole goal of going to college was to be the first family member in the Reyes family to go to college and get a degree, and then have hopes to get the family out of poverty. And I really appreciated that, because it is so accurate to Latino culture, and this is essentially what the whole movie is. It is a thank you letter to the Latino community, which I myself, I am Colombian and Mexican. So, having a superhero like that on the big screen, it was so great to see how they engraved the culture into his character and overall throughout the entire movie. It was great to see. The story within itself, it's essentially an origin story. It is an origin story. So, you get him going through his first villain and learning how to use his powers and things like that. This will not be a spoiler review. I don't think I'm gonna make these spoiler reviews. I'm gonna try and be as non-spoilery as I possibly can be. But overall, just what they tried to do, and I think what they did accomplish, and the story they were trying to tell, I think it was just overall beautiful. In other words, I heavily appreciate this movie, alright? For storytelling, the story they tried to tell of Jaime Reyes and his coming of age, learning how to use his power, how to come to terms with him having these new abilities, and overall finding himself as a character, I think out of 10 points, I'm going to give the story slash storytelling a solid 8.5 out of 10 points. Alright? I think that's fair. There were certain parts where they didn't really flesh out entirely as much as you would probably like. But for me, I think with all the characters that they had in this movie, a lot of them, if not all of them, really got their time to shine and sort of have their characters fleshed out. And that was heavily, heavily appreciated. So, 8.5 out of 10 for this category. All right, next category. So, we got enjoyability slash watchability. All right, so easily straight off the bat, I enjoyed this movie so much. I mean, coming straight out of the theater, that's all I wanted to talk about. I went to go see this movie with my lovely girlfriend, and that is literally all we talked about for the whole ride home. All right, this movie I enjoyed so much. All right, there's moments in there with George Lopez, hilarious as y'all should expect. You know, the comedy might not land for everybody most of the time, but for me, when the funny moments hit, they hit. All right, there's gonna be moments that, you know, there's surprises, shockers, whatever it may be, but there are some funny moments within this movie. All right, I will say, however, there was a certain person sitting next to me and my girlfriend. I don't know, maybe either he enjoyed himself or he was just heavily critiquing and making fun of the movie, because every single scene where it was supposed to be an extremely sad moment, fleshing out a character, he would just giggle and laugh. And I don't know, he's probably just a hater, but he kept saying like that the movie was so bad and all this and all that. But I don't know, bruh. Some white boy, who knows what's going on there. We all got an idea, but hey, not gonna say nothing. Anyways, watchability. I was able to watch and sit through this whole movie. I didn't have to think, oh, it's too long. You know, I think the pacing was just literally perfect and right for what they were trying and intending to do. So yeah, honestly, enjoyability, watchability, I'm gonna give that a straight up 10 out of 10. Wow. Right? 10 out of 10 for watchability slash enjoyability. On to the final category, being the message. Overall, I believe there can be multiple messages slash themes taken from Blue Beetle. One being heavily focused on the love for your family is what makes you strong. Throughout this movie, you heavily see Blue Beetle's family and how close of a relationship he has with this family of his. And that leads to great moments that you see within the movie, which just adds on to how good this movie really is, because he is so connected to his family members, whether it be his tío or his own father. And it's great. It is great to see. And he learns a lesson involving the fact that the love that you have for your family is what makes you strong. That, along with finding and fulfilling your own purpose slash destiny, which is something that he questioned in the beginning of the movie, and throughout the entire movie, it just all starts coming to him and things start to add up and go together, and it's really great to see on the screen. I'm telling you, go watch Blue Beetle Battalion. Let's get people to watch this movie, because this is a good movie, man. It has a good message. Overall, the message that I took from this movie and how impactful I see it can be on others, I believe I'm going to give the message a rating of a solid 9. All right, 9 out of 10. 9 for the message. All right, so applying our rocket science numbers into the calculator, what we got for our first rating of our first review here at 316 Reviews, putting Blue Beetle on the scale, it sits at a 91.5 91.67%. Alright? 91.67%. That is pretty good. Alright? 9 out of 10, whatever you want to call it. Go watch Blue Beetle. Please, please, please. Alright? The last DC movie to come out, Flash. Is Blue Beetle better than The Flash? The answer is yes. Alright? Blue Beetle is far, 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 far better than The Flash. Alright? Blue Beetle deserves to be watched, alright, and make a profit. Alright? First movie of the DCU, they reference a lot of characters actually. They have 2 credit scenes, a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene. Stay for both. Go to your local theater, get you some popcorn, go watch Blue Beetle, please, 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 alright? But until the next movie comes out, I don't know which one I'm gonna review or watch, whatever it may be, but as of right now, it's been your boy, the one and only Joshua 316. I love y'all, man. Please, if you enjoyed the video, you want to watch some more 316 reviews in the future, you want to stay up to date with boxing, whatever it may be, man, please like, subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see me do more of. Alright, again, I love all of y'all, man. It's been your boy, Joshua 316. I'm gone.